I'm Callie, and welcome back to Callie's Kingdom. Today is a little bit of a two-for-one. I'm going to show you some books I got from Christmas, as well as some books I got from this library sale event that was going on. So, let's get into it. Also, yes, I am wearing the same shirt as I did last video because I am filming this on the same day. Shh. Okay, so I got all these books from Christmas, and I'm so grateful for all of them, so thank you so much to my parents who got them for me. The first book is As Good as Dead, so this is the third book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. I loved the first two. If you saw my last video, you know the first one was 5 stars, the second one was 4.5 stars. So I'm hoping that this one will also live up to the hype. I actually don't know what this story is about. All I know is that it's a mystery, and that Pip is going to solve it again, so that's really all I need to know. And then the next one is also a sequel. This one is a sequel to Three Dark Crowns, which was I rated 4.5 stars last year. So this one's One Dark Throne, and it continues the story of the three sisters. If you don't know what the first book is about, it's about these three sisters who are all princesses, and they basically have to fight each other to the death for the crown. So that's the sequel to that. Then I got another book by my favorite author, probably ever, Marissa Meyer. I got her new book, Gilded, and apparently it's a Rumpelstiltskin retelling. I don't know much more than that. I kind of just look at books and like to go in blind, so there's that. And then I got a trilogy that everyone could not stop talking about. I saw a lot of booktubers talking about it last year. It's The Inheritance Games. From what I know, it's about a girl who was basically given this whole guy's inheritance when he died, but she doesn't even know him, and he has like some grandsons, so she goes to the house and she's trying to figure out why did she get this inheritance and what's going on. So that's The Inheritance Games, which the cover is stunning. I love it so much. The Hawthorne Legacy, and The Final Gambit. I am so excited to read this series, and hopefully I will be reading it in the next few months. And then there was a sale at my library, and I got some really good books. I'll start out with the best ones. So basically they had two parts to the sale. One was you could get a bag and fill up as many books as you wanted in it for $5. And those books were kind of like the library's old ones, some like tattered books, they weren't as nice. But then they had nicer ones, ranging anywhere from $2 to $4. And I literally got the second book to The Prison Healer, The Gilded Cage, which is this hardback, perfect condition, nothing wrong with it, for $2. $2! On the back, it says it's like $18.99, and I got it for $2. So, win here! And then I heard of this series before, and I thought it sounded good, so I put it on my TBR, but I never got to it, and I never ordered it. Because I like some sci-fi, but it's very specific sci-fi. So this is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson, and I heard he was a really good author. I know he writes a lot of adult fantasy, so that's not really my genre, but this is YA sci-fi, so I'm very excited for it. And this was also $2, and on the back it says it's $19.99. It's perfect condition. The cover's so pretty. I just can't believe my luck. And then I got the second book to it as well. Hopefully I like the first book, but I think I will. Which is called Starsight, and it's the sequel. And I got this for $3, so also a good deal. And it is also so pretty. I can't wait to read it. I know this is a trilogy, and they did not have the third book, but I mean, I'll take getting the first two books for literally $2 and $3, so $5. Like, you cannot get a single paperback for $5 anymore. And then this hardcover too for $2? This is $7 total for 3 gorgeous hardback books. You can't get a single book for $7. It's just great. These next few books are from the other part of the sale where you got like a paper bag. You could put as many books as you wanted in there for $5. The libraries were so excited who were there. They're like, we haven't got any kids. It was supposed to be closed. We got the times wrong. It was like closed at 12, but we got there around 1. because we thought it was like till 2 or something. But they were like closing up and they weren't supposed to have people in there still. But they're like, oh, you guys can come in. We love it when kids come to get books, because apparently they didn't have many people who were YA readers, which was also great because that meant we got the best picks, which meant that I got these 3. I'm so excited. I can't get over that. But anyway, so they got out the books and we could just fill as many as we want in. Some of these I'm sharing with my sister because we both saw them and we're like, oh, that might be interesting. But I think she also has 2 books of her own. So first is The Hunger Games. I read this book like years ago, like when I was in middle school. I should probably take off that price tag. Don't mind me. But I thought it would be nice to have a copy of my own, and it was there, so why not? This is not a good idea, taking off the price tag, which was not $5.68. We got it for, well, we got it along with other books for under $5, and taking off the price tag is not a good idea because it's just leaving a mess, but whatever. And then I also got a hardcover of Catching Fire, which I'm not going to make the same mistake right now and try to take that off. I think is this the second book or the third book? I forget which one it is, but either way, there we go. Now I have these 2. And then I got, I've been wanting to read Maze Runner for a little while. They didn't have the first book, but they had the 3rd book, so I thought, why not? I mean, $5 for a whole bag, just throw it in with the rest of them, right? So this is called The Death Cure. Yeah. And then I got a book. I don't know much about it, but I think it's like thriller-ish, called We Were Liars. And on the back it just says, if anyone asks you how it ends, just lie. We are Sinclairs. We live, at least in the summertime, on a private island off the coast of Massachusetts. Perhaps that is all you need to know, except that some of us are liars. So apparently that's all I need to know. This book isn't as in good of condition as the other ones. It's a little bit like weathered and bent. You can't really tell on camera, but who cares, because it was $5 for all of them, not just one. And then there was these 3 books I don't really know much about, just that I have room in the bag, they might be good. So this one's called The Clockwork 3. Honestly, I just skimmed over the back and said, why not? But it says there's like 3 different characters, and it looks kind of like historical-ish. There's Giuseppe, who's an orphan street musician, Frederick, an apprentice clockmaker, and Hannah, a maid at a grand hotel. And apparently mysterious circumstances brings all 3 of them together. I don't know much else, but that's The Clockwork 3. And then this one's another, like, thriller, I think. It's called Beautiful Lies. 2 twin sisters, one twin goes missing, the other one starts to feel her pain and is, like, investigating into this and trying to find her sister. And then this is another one I don't know much about. I think it's a middle grade, so I might not like it, but it's, well, might not like it, but might not like it as much as other ones. It's called Starters, and I think it's like a sci-fi one. Yeah, I don't know much about it. It says, she hires her body out to seniors to be young again. Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. She lives in a fairy tale life until she learns that her body can commit murder. Oh, that's a lot darker than I thought. I just read the slip, because I took this out and read the side, skimmed over it, but, huh. I think it said middle grade, but now I'm rethinking it. It might not be middle grade. Interesting. Apparently this was one of the library books. They say that if a library book is not checked out in 3 years, they put it in the sale, and then other books are like books that were donated, so this is one of the only ones that was actually from the library, and these other ones are just normal books. So yeah, these are all, whoa, they're falling, okay. And they're still falling, but these are all the books that I got from the $5 bag, which I think is pretty good. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and my sister got 2, so we got 9 for $5. That's about 50 cents a book. So even if I don't like one, there's no loss there. I hope you enjoyed this book haul. I think my favorite part were honestly these 3. I still can't get over them. But I'm so excited to read all the books that I got for Christmas as well. I hope you enjoyed, and probably stay tuned. I might do another video sometime about books. Who knows what it'll be? Mysterious. Anyway, bye!